you hear me? Can you hear me? This thing is about to die. Welcome to another week of Redding's Corner. I am trying something new. I got rid of the desk that used to be up here in my guest bedroom. And I'm trying to do like a little Zen corner. So I'm still putting things in here. But I'm testing out to see if I'm going to like recording Redding Corner up here. So we will see how this goes. I am also testing to see if I'm going to use this mic or not. We used this in the last Redding Corner and I've got mixed reviews on what the sound sounded like. So I'm gonna use this video as my sound guinea pig. Give me honest feedback on what the sound sounds like to you. I am sinking in this beanbag. Okay, honest story about this beanbag. My husband wanted to get rid of this beanbag and I had to have it. I had to figure out how to keep it, where to put it. And the one spot in the house he doesn't really come to is in here. So I had to get rid of my favorite yellow desk for this beanbag. But now I don't know if I want to keep the beanbag. I'm hoping that it becomes a Redding staple. So hopefully when I'm editing this video, I'm going to actually like this beanbag being here so I can keep it. There goes my sound. My sound is on my lap. So this week's Redding video is going to be focused on my favorite place on the internet, or one of my favorite places on the internet. If you watch my videos, you should know already, plus the description should give it away, but you should know that my favorite place is LinkedIn. I talk about it at least once in every single one of my videos. It's plastered all over my Redding page. LinkedIn is one of the most lucrative sites to get a job, to network. It's like the sophisticated part of social media. So this video is going to be on how to improve your LinkedIn presence. Hey you, are you new? If so, thank you for clicking on this video. If you did, please feel free to subscribe, like, comment, share with your other friends, tell them all about LinkedIn through this video. If you didn't like this video, or if you have suggestions for another video, go ahead and send me those suggestions or leave a comment below. The only way you would know if I took your suggestion is if you subscribe and you get alerted that I do your suggestion. So what are you waiting for? So I will be providing you with 5 tips on how you can improve your own LinkedIn page. You don't have to go out there and hire anyone. Although, if you want to hire somebody, I upgrade LinkedIn pages for a measly $40. So for $40, I can do everything in this video for you, plus some. Just contact me. My information's below. Okay, so my first tip for improving your LinkedIn page is updating your cover photo. The first thing that people see when they come to your page is your profile photo and your cover photo, and nobody ever updates their cover photo. The cover photo is usually like that blue background, and I recommend updating it because it catches a recruiter's eye. So you can have your catchy headline in your cover photo, and that will stand out first before someone else's regular headline that's in their LinkedIn profile. You can create your own cover photo. I believe LinkedIn already has templates that you can choose from, or you can use different sites like Canva. Canva is a free tool to use where you can create a LinkedIn cover photo, or you can hire someone to create your cover photo. But a cover photo is a great way to draw recruiters' attention in. Just that whole LinkedIn intro card is your cover photo, your profile picture, your current position, where you're looking for a job. That quick intro card, that's the first thing that recruiters see on your LinkedIn page. For your profile picture, I recommend putting a profile picture. A lot of people don't like their picture out there. Caveat, okay? If you don't want to be seen on LinkedIn, don't get a LinkedIn. It's just as simple as that. Don't get a LinkedIn. If you have all these restrictions and you don't want people to see you, you're not really big on social media, just don't do it. I'm not even going to try to persuade you to do it. Just don't do it. If you don't want to put your picture up there and you don't want to, just don't do it. But if you're going to put a picture up, make sure it is a professional picture and it is not a selfie or a picture at a club or your baby mama's house. Put up a nice representation of yourself. My second tip for improving your LinkedIn is the next section in a LinkedIn profile, which is the summary section. When thinking of your resume, think of your objectives section or your qualifications section. Think of those and amplify it. So you really want to sell yourself in this section. Think about your accomplishments, how you are benefiting each company that you have been with. Any type of achievements that you received will go in this section. You're really selling yourself in the summary section. You want to amplify who you are and what you do. What you're saying here is what makes you a perfect candidate for whatever the recruiter landed on your page for. You want to highlight that here. And then my tip number 3 is make sure you are paying attention to the skills section in LinkedIn. The skills section in LinkedIn often gets looked over. When I'm updating people's LinkedIn sites, they skip right over filling out skills. And this is one of the things that recruiters really pay attention to. I say recruiters really pay attention to this because these are the keywords that they're typing in when looking for certain candidates. LinkedIn has skills that you can choose from. And then I believe you can type in your own skills. I need to double check, but I believe you can type in your own skills as well. And the cool thing about listing skills is when you're connecting with old coworkers and old colleagues, they can endorse those skills. So they can say, yes, Chantal is an expert in travel, or yes, Monique is an excellent proposal writer. Your LinkedIn is more than just your resume. However, you can most certainly pull over your resume information into your LinkedIn. So you don't have to recreate your work history. My recommendation is to copy and paste your bullets from your resume into your LinkedIn page for your work history, as well as your education and your certifications. It's easier to pull over the information from an updated resume. Do you need an updated resume? I am more than willing to update your resume for you. And then you can update your own LinkedIn if that's what you want to do. Whatever you would like to do, just send me your resume. You guys, okay. So I told you how I'm using a new microphone, or I was using a new microphone. And before I started recording, it was about to die, but I was like,
it's not gonna die before I finish recording this video.
It died before I finished recording this video. I was only 3 out of 5 tips in. Was about to go off to bed, but I wanted to see how the different sounds sounded. And I'm so glad that I did, because I need to re-record 2 more tips. So let me get comfortable. So the last thing that I left off with is mainly just updating your LinkedIn profile. You just want to be sure that you are standing out, that your LinkedIn profile itself is standing out. So my first 3 tips was geared towards your profile. and making sure you hit that all-star status. One of the cool features that LinkedIn newly implemented is it really helps you with making sure that you have all of the pertinent information necessary for recruiters or for hiring managers. LinkedIn will tell you how strong your profile is, and I think the strongest is an all-star status. So you want to achieve to that all-star status. You want to make sure that you have everything that you can within your profile in order for it to stand out. To go along with your profile, to really utilize LinkedIn, my recommendation is to really use it for networking. Typically, when people think LinkedIn, people are thinking online resume, when it's really more to that. LinkedIn is really online networking. So this comes in handy during times like this while we're in COVID. There's no real networking events going on. There's no jobs, what do you call those things? Job fairs. Lord have mercy. We haven't had job fairs in so long. I forgot what they were called. But there's no job fairs. There's nothing. So LinkedIn is a great substitute to those physical events that we used to go to in order to build our network or to find out about different jobs, especially to those of you who are currently in school or about to graduate, or who is interested in a career change or is in a new career field. LinkedIn has different groups. They have different discussion boards. You can start a discussion board. You can interact with different people who are in your career or in a career that you are interested in. It's really, really good for connecting people. That's really, think social media, but think sophisticated. Think of how it could really help you move forward in the career path that you have set for yourself. LinkedIn is also a great tool for free resources and free training. They have different software trainings. Like I recently saw cybersecurity introduction training on LinkedIn. So it's really good first stop shop when it comes to connecting to people and figuring out different tools and techniques when it comes to the career that you're interested in. And my last tip is to utilize LinkedIn's job search app. I think that is what it's called. I think it's LinkedIn. I honestly think that it's just called Jobs. I was wrong. LinkedIn got rid of their jobs application back in May. You can apply for jobs on LinkedIn via their LinkedIn app or on their website. I don't know, but LinkedIn's job search app, I don't know why this is a tongue twister, but LinkedIn job search linked. The reason why I like LinkedIn's job search feature is because you spend all that time building your LinkedIn resume, or you pay somebody else to build your LinkedIn resume. You're gonna want to use it, right? And so when you're applying to jobs on LinkedIn, you're directly using your LinkedIn profile as your job application, and you can upload your updated resume to that application as well. The other part that I like about applying to jobs on LinkedIn is oftentimes there's a recruiter associated with the job announcement. So you can see who posted it and who is the one that's actually vetting applicants. If you're really interested in the position, if you feel that it's a position that you are best fit for, you can reach out to the recruiter directly by sending them a message on LinkedIn. My rule of thumb is to use like language that you would put in a cover letter, for example, where you are expressing your interest for the position and why you will be a best fit for this position. If you do not feel comfortable sending a direct message to recruiters after applying to a position, just message me, mention this video, and I will give you free templated language for you to use moving forward. We have come to the end of my video. I hope that you learned something new about LinkedIn and you get to implement the steps that we discussed today. If you've got to the end of this video and you feel overwhelmed, like this was a lot of information, I don't feel like doing it, but I want my LinkedIn updated, you can go ahead and contact me. Like I mentioned before, I don't know if this got deleted or not, so I'm gonna say it anyway. If you watch this video and you need a resume or LinkedIn upgrade, shoot me an email mentioning this video and I will give you a discounted bundle deal. Trust me, it'll be worth it. Thank you for clicking on this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you have a recommendation on another video, please leave that below or shoot me an email. Thank you. Have a good week. Oh my gosh.